Guess who's back?
Hello,
Back
people.
again.
I'm back.
Again, we have the lovely Tiffany. I'm the world's greatest Laker fan, CG3, Charles Gilmore, and of course behind the camera, producer B. And we're here to drink some some barrels of different flavors and strength, and we're gonna get the lovely Tiffany's perspectives on these fantastic spirits, whiskeys, bourbons, and whatever dovetail is. And we're gonna start off with seagrass. Seagrass.
I'm ready.
Seagrass. Seagrass is a blend of American and Canadian rye whiskeys, meticulously sourced and finished in casks from 3 distinct areas of the world. It highlights the grassy oceanside notes we love in rye, and the opulence and spice of finishing barrels. It's bottle cast at cask strength, so you can appreciate its true flavor. So what it's saying is, this is how strong it is when it gets out the barrel. So you're really getting something that's strong. So this is
Really?
118 proof. It's 59.2% alcohol.
Ooh.
I was like, ooh, I can only imagine what that sounds like.
So this one's only gonna be like,
Okay, there you go. I'll take this one for me.
because I don't know.
We have finishers here, so
So
Okay.
you just take your sip. Remember, do the swirl. Yeah. She's a squirrel champ. Better than I ever will
Look,
be.
I
Better than
remember.
I ever will be. Oh, I got a good one going.
look at that.
I'm doing okay today.
You poured too much.
But don't just sip it. Like, smell it first. Smell it.
Oh,
What do you smell?
oranges. Yeah, some oranges.
Anything else you pick out? Any other flavors? Any other notes?
A spice. Some kind of spice, like cinnamon. It kind of has a cinnamon smell.
And before you dive in, I'm gonna say cheers.
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 Here we go,
All right.
guys. Let's see. Whoa, that's strong. That's strong. So this is more like a Miami feel. You know, the Miami clubs, you know, you're out there along the beach and you're dancing, you're just letting loose. That's what that one is.
So you be letting loose in
Just
Miami?
letting loose. That's that.
How many times you been in Miami?
I haven't been to Miami. I've been to Florida though. I've been to Florida, but you know when you watching TV and you see the girls all at the club just getting crazy, like they had one of them. That's why they getting crazy, because they had one of those.
Have you ever been to an exotic place?
Exotic restaurant.
So if you could go to an exotic place, is there any exotic place you'll want to go?
I haven't thought about that.
Never?
That's a good question.
That's unusual.
I don't know. Since you put me on the spot, it's probably in there, but it's not like right here. So
But-
I haven't really.
What about you, producer B?
Jackson, Florida.
That's where you want to go?
Jackson.
Like, where would you? If you could go to an exotic-
Now that's where I've been, to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
I went to
Okay.
Bahamas.
Is there anywhere else you want to go?
Not really.
You know what it is? It's a few places I would like to go, but I haven't explored where in there. But it just looks so beautiful on TV, and people that have went told me it was really nice. I would like to go to the Maldives. I would like to go to Amsterdam and
Yeah.
Dubai.
Listen to her.
There you go.
There you
You said
go.
it right there.
There you go.
Amsterdam is a place that I think I will go.
And
Amsterdam.
Dubai.
And I probably would never come back.
I've been to all
Well, I
of
mean,
them.
I felt that way when
Went
I
to
went to
Maldives.
Paris. I didn't want to come back here.
Go ahead, girl. Go
wanted
ahead.
to
She
live
has been
there.
some places. You've been to the Eiffel Tower. There you
Oh
go.
my God! And I had dinner, and it was amazing.
Awesome.
And what is the
After-
place with the Jesus? It's like a big Jesus in one of the pictures. Like it's on a
That's
mountain.
Brazil, that's Brazil.
Okay, yeah,
Brazil.
I will go there.
I wouldn't mind Brazil too. Brazil's pretty nice,
Right. So,
they say.
Want to take another sip or?
yeah.
No,
I'm gonna give me another glass.
I'm okay.
Another glass. All right.
That's really strong.
So, did you like it? You didn't like it?
It was okay.
Okay. So next we're gonna do.
Also, we could try putting water in it too.
Yeah, you can, because it changes the flavor, it changes the profile.
Oh, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like when when you drink it like that, we call it neat. So that means with nothing in it. But
Okay.
you can always add water, changes everything.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's kind of like, even cocktails are mixtures to give you the flavor,
Sure.
but it changes the aroma.
Right.
So the next one, this is Barrel's Dovetail. Dovetail is a marriage of spirits meticulously sourced, finished, and blended. Their origins, path, and flavors differ greatly, but they come together in this harmonious and progressive blend. It's bottled at cask strength. It's also gonna be strong, as you can experience the true flavor. So this one is 123.8 proof. It's 61.9% alcohol. So it's gonna be stronger than the next one, the other one we just had.
What's going on here? All this strong. What's going on? Am I going to be able to go home?
Of course.
Not.
Well, all I gotta do is take a sip. Hold on, you ain't gotta drink the whole thing.
And like I said, we do have on set. We do have finishers.
We do.
Look at there. It comes easy for me now.
And I've been doing it for a while, and
I can do this with my girlfriends, and they'll look at me like, "What the heck?"
I still suck at it. I'm like a bad earthquake. So there we go.
You say you like a bad earthquake?
Yeah.
This doesn't smell as strong. It doesn't. I can.
I understand.
I know what you're saying.
Sometimes
I barely. That one. As soon as I put my nose there, it was like this one's like. I had to sit there for a minute and just do that to kind of, and it's still really light. Like I can barely smell anything.
So what do you smell? Can you pick out any notes?
No. Give me a second.
This smells really, really good to me.
It's light and it's not strong. So, but I can't grab what it smells like, but it's a light smell though. It's not like, oof. It's just like.
Do you like the smell or you don't like the smell?
No, I like the smell. It's just like I can't.
pick out a note.
I can't pick anything out in particular on what it smells like. That's strong, but it's good. That's good. I love this one.
Okay.
This is amazing. That is so good. My goodness, it is. It's so good. This is my number one so far out of all that I've tasted. That one.
They want to put some water in it to see, if it changes.
Just what? Just
Like a
pour?
little
Put a drop.
Just a drop?
Yeah.
Just a drop.
That was a little more than a drop, but
Swirl it.
swirl it.
That's a good swirl.
I got it down pat.
Did that do anything?
It calms it down. It's not so like hit me so hard, but I like that. I really like that taste. I remember what that is.
You know what I noticed though with the Barrels, because it's like all it got a similar profile, so you don't really feel the need to like wash your mouth to clean the palate when you go from one to the other. I thought about that. Like it didn't mess up the flavor. Like normally, like when different brands, I want to squish my mouth out, but I really don't feel like doing it with the Barrels because they, to me, in my opinion, the noob opinion, they all taste just a little like a similarness to them, but they have different flavors.
But they have a different. Well, you're
Like
right.
McDonald's.
You're right because the first one and this one is similar, but I like this one better.
Yeah.
But
Like McDonald's food. Don't they have
know
like
exactly- I know what
a
you mean.
certain taste, but they taste different? Like a Big Mac.
I know exactly what you mean.
right.
But it tastes like McDonald's.
I know
So
exactly
what
you
was
meant.
in the last one? The last one was this blue one, huh?
Yeah, this is a marriage of just different places, sourced from different places. So they just created a mashup. And
I think it was in rum.
yeah, just different things. Yeah, it tells what it is. It says whiskey finished in rum, port, and done Vineyard Cabernet barrels. So it's their own concoction, and they call it a whiskey, but they don't say what type of whiskey it is. It's not a rye. It's not a this. It's not a it's not a bourbon. It's
I like that.
I think it's fantastic.
So Dovetail.
Dovetail.
Dovetail is it so far.
And the next one we're gonna try is so I'm gonna use one of these glasses over here.
Okay.
So, well, we got one more, so we good. Don't worry. The next one you can do that. And the next one we're gonna try is the private release. And the private release is this rare bottle is one in our private release series. We carefully blended each private release bourbon as a micro blend using one of our own empty bourbon barrels as a mirroring cask. Each is unique and bottled at cask strength so you can appreciate its true flavor. They all say the same thing. So you can appreciate its true flavor. So let me go ahead and pour you a little bit of this.
Of course.
And this would be your favorite, Chuck, right?
I haven't had yes, so far.
So far.
So it makes it private because
It's a special release. I mean, nobody else can have it except
just being
barrels.
funny. Just
I
being
don't know.
funny.
I don't know. Private because I'm sharing it with you.
I like how you just put so much in the glasses. Like I'm gonna drink all of this.
We have finishers. Don't worry. I just am used to. I'm a heavy pourer. You know. I want to say something funny, but I'm not. That's a way to cheat when you can't twirl good. Use the table. I'm great at that.
This one's light too. Kind of feel like I smell apple juice. Like an apple cider in this one. Okay, here
Go for
we
it.
go, Tiff. I like that one. It's really smooth. What? So now I have two favorites. Two favorites. This one's smooth and I like it. And it tastes well. It tastes good. I like the taste to this one though.
Still, they show you.
Still the taste to the dovetail.
Dovetail's
The
great.
taste is just really strong.
Dovetail's great.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
And last but not least, the one I have not had before, this is the Armadillo. Armadillo. Like, okay. Bourbon whiskey finished in pear, brandy, rum, and Sicilian Amararo, how you say it, casks.
Amaros.
Amarita is a marriage of bourbon whiskeys, finished separately in rum, pear brandy, and Sicilian Amaro casks. This limited blend highlights the orchid, fruit, and exotic spice notes we love most about bourbon. It's bottled at cask strength so you can appreciate its true flavor. That's what every one of us says, all of us. Hope I don't have trouble opening it. Here we go. Here we go. I love that pop. And before we drink it, I gotta say how strong it is. I didn't see. Pour you a little bit less because you keep saying I pour you too much. Hold on. Let's see how strong. Before you even go, how strong is it? This is 113.9 proof with 56.95% alcohol. So, yeah. You want to pour some, Producer B, for you, or are you good?
Sure.
Or are you gonna finish off the rest and then it's your call?
I'll drink what you got.
Okay, what you want? This one?
Yeah, that's fine. That'll work.
There we go. And the Northern. Save the Northern for him. The most awesomest glass on the planet. And if you don't own one,
This
you
has a
suck.
strong smell.
If you don't own a Northern, he's a real man. I poured him heavy. Here you go. Producer B.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Real men use Northerns, so I'm a real man
This
today.
is a strong smell.
I'm not a real man today.
I think I smell orange in this too.
I get a pear, like a
Ooh,
green pear.
I get a pear smell too. Sounds like it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right,
Okay.
let's go ahead.
Let's go. That's a really unique taste. That's a really unique taste.
Dovetail still wins. For the ladies. Now, for the ladies, I'm going to say the private, was it private seller?
Private release, yeah. The
Private release, ladies will love the private release because it's not so strong, it's not so at you, and it's very smooth. for majority of a lady. But if it's a lady that wants more of a flavor, we're gonna go with Dovetail because it has the flavor comes to you as soon as you put it in your mouth, but it's very strong. So I'm gonna say the ladies that like the strong but want the flavor, Dovetail. The ladies that don't want nothing too harsh, private release.
Okay.
My favorite still.
Seagrass.
Yeah. This is good. This is all of them. I never had a bad one.
Yeah.
But for me, it's seagrass.
I tend to go with what Tiffany says. The same way, like the Dovetail is such a unique taste that I'm blown away by it, but I really like the private release. So yes. I'm more like, I think I'm almost analogous to what your taste is, my taste on that.
I'm just saying because that Dovetail,
is good.
That flavor just comes so strong.
All right, give me the Dovetail.
The Dovetail.
You gotta figure it out. You gotta see if you can taste it and figure out which one it is.
Is this one?
Oh, she knows.
Because I put them, yeah. And this one's the private release. The Dovetail, the taste is just so strong, and it hits you, but it's a good taste though.
If you're on the nose, I get I like a cupcake.
Maybe that's why I like it because it has a sweet. It does have a sweet flavor, and I like sweets. So the seagrass is the first one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is the flavor really
is good?
The flavor is just really strong.
It's so funny in my brain because they're all blended. I wonder how they taste if I blend them all together. That's all crazy in my brain. I'm gonna try it. I'll blend them
all together.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
you don't
I was gonna say.
I'm gonna do an infinity cast of all the burls. Like, what are you doing?
Mad scientist, I love it.
It's alive. Infinity. Pour them all together and make a super Burrell drink. Ooh, look at there.
So what are the normal prices of the Burrell bottles?
Between 80, 90 to 100.
80 to about 120, I would say.
Really? Okay.
Usually the highest I've seen like $110, 111.
Well, the highest one I've seen, I think it was like a New Year. It was one that was like 2 something.
Oh yeah, but in average, like some would be 89, some be 99, some be 110.
Is it where it's sold on the price?
Yeah, it is. It depends where you go and how much somebody wants it. So I think it would probably average around $90. What do you think? That's what I think the average is.
And this is sold at Bevmo and where else?
Bevmo have it.
Total Wine and More. Specialty liquor shops like Mom that Pops liquor stock that if they sell specialty beer, they're gonna have specialty spirits too. So you're not gonna just be able to go into any old little place and get them.
Right. Uh-oh. Do we have something here?
If you like liquor, yeah, I like it. I don't know. Hey,
you like it?
I do. Brian will like it. I don't know. You want to try?
I'll try.
Go for it.
Might as well.
Producer B is like, ooh.
You see, actually, the flavor is amazing.
Want to try it?
It's very strong, but the flavor is really good, though.
I'm gonna get back in. You know,
those flavors mixed together are good.
Alcohol
That's actually good.
Alcohol kills you. Just telling you.
Get some water first, so I can
go for it.
Go in.
So you truly enjoy it?
I can enjoy that, but you know what I would want to do with that just to help me out a little bit because I'm a lightweight and I don't want to get drunk right away because it just ruins the fun. I'll put a little bit of ginger ale or Sprite in there. I think that would taste good in there.
Yeah, so you're not a neat drinker. Somebody that wants to neat, wants to
right.
straight, is trying to be the straight, make the whiskey straight.
Right.
Okay.
All right, hit me.
He said,
I can't. It's all over on the nose.
It is.
Yes.
Okay,
it is.
Let's go ahead.
And what you trying to do? You trying to see, does it taste bad?
Wow.
No, it's a great taste, huh?
Yeah, it's like I'm getting.
It's a great taste.
Yeah.
But it's so all over the place and good. It's like.
Right.
I couldn't get mad at it.
Like you in a room, like who hit me? Like,
right.
I heard I said, if you like drinking, you're gonna like it.
Yeah. Oh man, it's just still hanging on the tongue.
Yeah. If you ain't gonna be like, no, you
all them flavors together. I mean, I would have to make me a smaller one, but I could do it.
Yeah, I can do it. It ain't bad. But separate, it gets you more of an experience. But hey, sometimes you just want to get inebriated.
Yeah, that is like
We're gonna just do it all.
what I was gonna say, let's see, how can I be PG about this? Well, you mix it all together, it's like start with an O, okay? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like a O.
Okay.
So.
I understand.
Outrageous. That's the term. Outrageous.
Go try some, ladies. Try the dovetail. Very strong, but it has a lot of good taste.
Yeah, I like Dovetail. I like the private release. For this would be like the seagrass. And the one that's just the most uniquely an experience would be this one. Because you're like, the hell? That's like, that's the first one I was like, what? Like, and it's not bad at all. I'm just saying,
Not bad at all.
This is like, I'm like, what? That's more
They
than
all
anything.
have a good taste. It's just
And sometimes you gotta spend more time with it, like.
Yeah, and they grow on you.
Yeah, you would just sit there and you be like.
makes sense.
Okay.
I mean, I actually, if I was somewhere and they had all four, I would actually do any of them.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's pretty much all there is to it. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Have a great one. We'll catch you all next time.
Bye.
Meow.